Well, as we continue to see a decline of new coronavirus cases in Maryland, Baltimore City is getting ready to ease some restrictions next week. And joining us this morning with more on that is Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. So let's talk about some of these restrictions that are going to be relaxed come Monday.
Yeah, listen, we are seeing a very good numbers here in the city. We are cautiously optimistic. We are removing the 1 hour limit for restaurants and bars. We've also are removing, we've been adhering to a strict 10-person indoor gathering. Those limits are going to be removed, and gatherings must comply with any relevant occupancy based upon of the space in which they are. We can still be at 25% max capacity for indoor. Outdoor dining will be at 50%. Folks still must have a sign in, sign out sheet. Gym classes are now going to be at 25% or 10 people, whichever is higher. Live performances, as long as a performance wear mask and adhere to physical distancing, is going to be there. And organized sporting events like high school, youth, recreation, skills clinics, they can reason with guidance through recreation and parks. But we do not want folks to take this as an opportunity to be reckless. We still have restrictions, as you know, but this is not an opportunity for folks to be reckless. We have the lowest positivity rate in the state because of how we have been going about our business and how we've been responsible as a city and people in our city. We want folks to continue to do that because we know COVID-19 is still killing people in our neighborhoods.
Yeah, and Mr. Mayor, I want you to talk a little bit about that because the city's positivity rate is about a full percentage point lower than Baltimore County and almost half of the state's positivity rate. So when do you see easing up the restrictions on restaurants and allowing 50% for indoor capacity?
Well, we're going to see. Listen, we are easing, doing a lot of easing this time, and what will happen is we will be monitoring the data over the next few weeks to see how the easing the restrictions affect our positivity rate, our deaths, our hospitalization rates, and the amount of people contracting COVID-19. As you see, Jennifer, when we are going in the right direction, we will remove them, but we're going to do things in the most safe order so that we can still be leading the way in having the fewest amount of incidents happening in our city.
And we did have a question on Facebook. Someone wanted to know when church attendance might also increase to 50%. Do you think that will go hand in hand with the restaurant restrictions?
I think that will go hand in hand with the data. That's what all of this is about. It will go hand in hand with the data. But we know that folks are anxious to get back to their religious facilities in the traditional sense. But I also know from talking to many of our pastors and leaders in our churches and synagogues and mosques in the city that they all are also very cautious and are thinking about how they can bring people back, but do it in a safe way and have people worship virtually and other ways to make sure that they are keeping their constituency healthy.
A lot of focus has been on vaccine distribution. How do you feel like it's going so far right now in the city?
Well, listen, distribution has not been the problem. You know where the problem is. We don't have enough vaccine here in the state or in the country. You know that I have had frustrations myself, county executives from around the state around how the rollout has happened here in Maryland. We did send the governor a letter asking to have the ability to see further out in advance how much we're going to get. We did get that. We know that we've had system issues with the state's prep mod system that basically was a forced inequity in how this was working. We're getting changes to that. We're very hopeful and pleased with the focus from President Biden and Vice President Harris. I was on a call with Vice President Harris last week where they told us specifically they're looking to get more vaccine out and really are looking to help cities that they know are struggling because of this coronavirus. And we're very hopeful for that as well.
And there's been a big outreach program in Baltimore City to reach seniors and then especially the underserved population. How do you feel like that's going?
Well, our mobile strategy and the strategies around that have been going pretty well. They can reach people. Again, the number one issue here is that we don't have enough vaccine. We're not getting enough vaccine to give out. And that's where our focus has to be, because we can have the greatest partnerships with our community groups, with our health partners, with everyone. But if you don't have the supply, it doesn't matter. So we're going to continue to push that. We're going to continue to push the message of why people need to get the vaccine. But most important, we're going to continue to advocate to have more vaccine come to the city through the mass vaccination sites that are here, where we believe that 50% of the people getting those vaccines should be from Baltimore, but also through coming down through the federal government, through the state to us, so that we can have a more equitable distribution of vaccine in Baltimore and across our state, because we know right now the system is not equitable, and that's what we're going to continue to push for.
Yeah, and Baltimore City is soon going to have its second mass vaccination site opening up this week. But again, what good is it to have these sites? Well, it eventually will be good if you don't have the supply.
We don't have the supply, and we know the supply chain this week has been impacted by the weather that happened in the South, but we have to have the supply. And also, if a mass vac site is in Baltimore City, they should be dedicating at least 50% of those doses to folks who live in Baltimore City. And I would say the same for Prince George's County and other jurisdictions as well.
All right, listen, Orioles they've started, spring training, opening day not too far away. What are some of the talks going on right now to make sure that possibly fans could see a few games this spring?
Well, we'll see. We will see. We know we'll be talking with them. I know that the Orioles will be talking with MLB first to see how the league wants to handle it moving forward first, and then we'll be making decisions and talking around again. The science, the data, where we are as a city. There is nothing more than I want to be able to see our Orioles continue to rebuild towards our prominence. Opening day just happens to be on my birthday this year, but we're going to be very responsible, making sure that our team can play, but also that we're keeping people healthy and safe, which is something I know the Orioles and the Angelos family puts above everything as well.
All right, Mayor Brandon Scott, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.